Hey there everyone, Dr. Beth Westy here, and I do these videos just to educate women more on things you can do to get and keep the best results possible using your whole food nutrition, aligning it with your hormones so that you stop fighting against your body and start working with your body. I am the author of the book, The Female Fat Solution, which is on Amazon, and the host of the podcast, The Female Health Solution. And I have a YouTube channel, Dr. Beth Westy, which you should subscribe to stay updated on all the latest videos that I have out, as well as look at all my archived videos, because I do videos all the time just to talk about women's health in general. So today I want to talk about belly bloat and really getting you the right result. I can't even tell you how many conversations I've had recently on this. My belly is bloated, I feel like I'm getting huge, and of course women are thinking that it's attributing to their weight gain or inability to lose weight, or I'm fat, I feel fat, all that stuff. Well, of course, right? Well, right off the bat, I want to let you know that it always looks worse to you than it does to somebody else. And that's because your angle, like you're literally looking down on your body and it's a terrible angle to see. It really is. Okay, so with that being said, you have the worst angle possible. And then two, when you look in the mirror at yourself, you're also going to be the worst judge of character. So if you're going to take measurements or be really accurate on your belly bloat or things like that, honestly, you're going to have to use a measuring tape. So just remember that. And then the other thing I want to talk about is a lot of your digestive health has to do with your metabolism. So if you feel like you're not able to burn fat, you're not able to tone up, you're not able to get the right results, but you have digestive issues every day and you're like, I don't understand, I'm taking a probiotic, I'm trying to do these things, I'm not eating spicy food, what's happening? Well, it's really that there's a lot of things that are, attributing to your gut health, your bloat, that's not letting you actually lose weight. You can't burn fat if your stomach is distended every day. Hi, Monica, that's happening to me. You gain 6 pounds from one day to the other and you feel so uncomfortable. Yes, exactly. This is exactly what I'm talking about. And so you wake up in the morning, and if you weigh yourself in the morning, you're going to be one weight, say 150 pounds. And then by the end of the day, you can gain 5 pounds in a day. You can. 6 pounds, 8 pounds in a day. Why? Because our bodies are amazing at trying to be protective in these other things. And I know what you're thinking. Well, great. Stop it. Stop helping in that way. But it's really trying to assist in everything else. So I'm going to draw this out for you. I'm such a fabulous artist. I think I'm going to sell my art at one point. I mean, really. So this is just an example, right? This is my description of what's happening in your gut and why this is so important for metabolism and everything else. So this is your gut, clearly. I know that's what you were thinking. The two lines on there, clearly a cross-section of the intestine here. A longitudinal view here, So here's the gut lining, right? I'm just going to put gut lining. Okay. Obvi. Now we're going to do a drawing of these little cells. These are microvilli. I knew you know that, right? Microvilli, they're finger-like projections that actually help increase the surface area of your intestine so you absorb more food. Now, there are certain things that can happen, and then you're going to have other fun things in here as well. You're going to have, again, this is totally illustrative. This is not exactly how it looks, but to really get the image of how your digestive system functions is important to really finding the right path to taking care of it, right? Because here's where people miss out and they're like, my gut is just killing me. I get so bloated, and you're just trying to take more probiotic or find a better probiotic. It's not necessarily all about a probiotic. Are they fantastic? Absolutely. But again, you're trying to fix it with the wrong thing. Of course, you're not going to get the right result. Okay, so you're going to have some other things in here, okay, that are going to help, right? These are going to be things like they're not probiotics in your gut. I'm going to be accurate with this in terms of what it is. This is going to be demonstrative of any bacteria or digestive enzyme, okay? Both very, very important, right? Nidrum is the same thing, same color, all that stuff. But you can have not enough of one or not enough of the other. So you need to make sure, is what you're missing, is it bacteria? Because if you're taking a probiotic and you're like, well, it's helping a little, here's a couple of things to look at. If it's not really doing the trick, because you'll know if it does the trick. If you've ever been on antibiotics and got diarrhea, I know you know what I'm talking about, where you're like, oh God, I got this infection or something, I have to go on antibiotics, and then you just get diarrhea and you're like, oh God, I gotta get this to stop. And you're done with the antibiotics and you take a probiotic and your stomach is just right as rain. Just great. It was the bacteria that was off then. That's clearly, right? Okay. But if you're like, okay, I'm taking probiotic, sorry, my hair's stuck. I'm taking probiotic, but it's sort of helpful, but it's not really helpful. Okay, then maybe you don't have enough enzyme. Maybe you're not getting enough digestive enzyme. Either you don't have enough, you're not making enough, your body's not releasing enough. What's the issue there? Okay. Or is it when you're doing a probiotic, are you getting in food, substances, beverages, gum that has artificial sweeteners? Because you can take all the probiotic you want, but if you're chewing gum with artificial sweetener in it, there goes all the bacteria, right? It cuts down the microflora in your gut. Artificial sweeteners do. Studies have proven that. So, so you're trying to help it, but then you're really doing these other things that are hurting it. And you can find artificial sweeteners in so much stuff now. It's in beverages, it's in protein shakes, it's in stuff that's supposed to be healthy for you. And then they'll be like, naturally and artificially sweetened. Stay away from it then, because that's hurting your gut more. Again, so these are all things that I work with women on one-on-one in the 12-week challenge. So in the comments below, I'll put a link where you can schedule a free call. Learn more about what you may need, what's going to help you get to the next level, and how to really take the right steps. Because sometimes it is not just about eating the perfect thing. You can be doing all the perfect, dietary things, nutrition things, timing things, fasting things, yet you're like, what the heck is wrong with my gut? It's a digestive issue, and this is where your immune system is housed. This is in charge of a lot of your serotonin levels, and helps with a lot of your metabolism. So if you're struggling with losing weight, if you're like, ugh, sometimes my mood isn't great, and you feel like your immune system could be stronger, it's your gut. Your gut needs help. So this is all part of the 12-week challenge of what I take women through. We work on boosting your digestive system, helping those enzymes, helping motility, help flush things out of there, because your digestive system can be slow. If you're not pooping regularly, that's a problem. And it can really also slow down your metabolism and keep you from your results. So I just went through a tiny example here, just a drop in the bucket of things that we talk about in just gut health. But that's another big mistake where women talk about. I have the whole first chapter of my book dedicated to why the history of nutrition is not set up for women to be successful. I did a whole chapter on it. Trust me, I actually cut it down from what I realized. I could do a whole book on it. It makes me so frustrated. Because women's bodies and health are not taken into account, and how unique and different we are, and how our hormones impact that specifically throughout the month, throughout our lifetime. It really makes a big difference. And so you have to look at all these systems and how they work together. So yes, you want your metabolism to be boosted. Yes, you want to get these certain results. You can go to the gym all day long, but if your gut gets bloated by the end of the day, you're not going to get the right result. You just can't. So again, why this happens or what's the cause of it, that's something that we work on together, and I help you get to the bottom of it. So again, finding the problem and solving the problem. But what happens that creates that bloat is literally, you can be eating something that you're having a reaction to, and that's going to cause these cells to be blunted. And then what happens is they get mad and irritated. That's mad and irritated right there. And then it's going to swell and get inflamed and hold fluid. So a lot of times you'll wake up in the morning and think, oh, my tummy's better. It's flatter. I'm doing good. Oh, this is so great. Oh, okay. Yeah. But you were just resting all night. That's why it's great in the morning. And then if you're not doing the right things to support the digestive system, boom, it's going to get irritated, and it can hold a lot of fluid. It can hold a lot of stuff. Yeah. Pounds worth of fluid. You have a long digestive tract, right? It's all just coiled up and shoved in your belly, which means it doesn't have a lot of place to go. So it just goes poof, and looks like you have like a little food baby at the end of the day, every day. Every day. But that alone will prevent you from boosting your metabolism to actually burning off the food that you're eating. The more that you eat then, the more this is going to be irritated. And you're like, but I'm hungry. Yeah, you're hungry. But you're not even absorbing all the nutrients that you're eating. You're not absorbing all the vitamins. You're not absorbing all the proteins that you want. So it really is a compounded problem. One of the first things, I do a jumpstart call with every gal that does the 12-week program. And I want to make sure that we're starting off right. And this, I ask a series of questions that are about your overall health. And this is one of them. How's your digestive system? If you have heartburn, if you have gas, if you have bloating, if you have diarrhea or constipation, something's not right, and we need to help correct that to get you the right result. And if you're doing a program that doesn't address your gut health, you're missing out on not only getting the right result, but keeping it. So that's what I got for you guys today. Please, again, in the comments below, there will be a link where you can click, schedule a free call, learn more about what's going to be helpful for you to get you the right result and to get you to keep it. All right, that's what I got for you today. Let me know your questions. Otherwise, I will see you guys later.